I hate on Belal because he's an
Yeah.
absolute idiot.
Also, heard Dricus in Chicago. Bro, this is my city. Big card next week. Huge main event. You need anything from Chicago, food, groceries, therapist, cage, gym, sauna. Make sure you don't hit me up. You're not welcome here. Chicago, you see him, you let him know. You don't like his kind.
No,
Just
absolutely. I
I
hate him
know.
a lot because he's an asshole. He's
I
an
know.
asshole. If you're an asshole, I'm going to hate on you.
Belal Muhammad is sending a crystal clear warning message to middleweight king Dricus Du Plessis. And folks, this isn't just trash talk. Remember, the name is making some bold predictions about Saturday's main event, and apparently wants to settle things the old-fashioned way in a parking lot after the fight. So buckle up, because this Chicago vs. South Africa rivalry is getting spicy. Let's dive into all the drama.
Chimaev, DDP. Who do I got? I've been saying it. I think Chimaev's going to make it look easy. I think it's going to be one of those fights. Matches up very well for him. The whole world saying he needs to finish it early. If he gets later in the rounds, he's going to get tired. He's going to gas. I don't think that's the case. I don't think DDP has the best gas tank. Yeah, he's gone into later rounds. He's been in wars, but he hasn't fought anybody like Khamzat. Somebody that's going to give him a striking threat and a grappling threat. His last fight at Asanya, it was more of a striking threat. That's all it was. There wasn't going to be something coming at him with shots. He didn't have to worry about anything. He didn't have to adjust to anything. He was getting pieced up on the feet. Adesanya was looking good. Even DDP started getting to the point where he was shooting on his knees. He was looking like he was getting a little bit tired. And then his heart kicked in. He caught him with a punch and then got the choke. I think that's his biggest asset is his heart.
First up, let's talk about Belal Muhammad's warning that's got the MMA world buzzing. When the former welterweight champ heard that Dricus Du Plessis would be fighting in his hometown of Chicago, he didn't hold back. Muhammad posted on social media, "Also heard Dricus is in Chicago. Bro, this is my city. You're not welcome here."
Also heard Dricus in Chicago. Bro, this is my city. Big card next week. Huge main event. You need anything from Chicago, food, groceries, therapist, cage, gym, sauna. Make sure you don't hit me up. You're not welcome here. Chicago, you see him, you let him know. You don't like his kind. Go Khamzat.
And folks, he wasn't just talking. At the UFC 319 press conference, when DDP stepped up to the mic, the Chicago crowd erupted in boos. I'm talking about deafening boos that left the usually confident South African champion struggling to get a word in. Belal's reaction? Pure gold. He dropped laughing emojis in the comments and shared that viral Jack Nicholson nodding gif from Anger Management. You know the one, that creepy, satisfied nod that says, "I told you so," without saying a word. This is the first time we've seen Dricus struggle at a press conference. Usually, he's the one getting under his opponent's skin, but in Chicago, the crowd had his number from the jump.
Heard Dricus in Chicago. Bro, this is my city. You're not welcome here. Chicago, you see him, you let him know. You don't like his kind. Go Khamzat.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Belal Muhammad isn't just talking trash. He's making some serious predictions about Saturday night's main event between Dricus Du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev. On his YouTube channel, Remember the Name laid out exactly how he thinks this fight goes down. "I think he can go out there and finish him dominantly. Or even like Khabib said, just strike with him. I think he can outstrike him. I think he'll make it look easy if he keeps it on the feet."
Chimaev comes out like a rabid dog in the first round. He comes out hard. If he does get the takedown, he holds that position. It's hard to get him off you. When he shoots that low double leg, it's hard to figure it out. He'll adjust. He'll climb higher on you. Keys for Chimaev. I think just be yourself. We've seen you go hard. We've seen you go deep in the fights with Gilbert Burns. Yeah, you got a little bit tired in the Kamaru fight, but you had a dominant position early. The second round, the third round, you got the takedowns when you needed them. You got the takedown and held him down. And it's a hard guy to take down, a hard guy to hold down. I think it'll be easier with Dricus. You take him down, I think it'll be easier to hold him down. We've seen guys like Brunson take him down. Even Darren Till had great positions on him on the ground. Chimaev's different than both those guys. When he finds your neck, when he sees your neck, he goes for the kill. He goes for the jugular. And I think that if Dricus leaves an opening, Chimaev will find it and he'll get the finish.
That's a bold take. While most people are focusing on Khamzat's world-class grappling, Belal thinks Boers can finish DDP on the feet with cleaner striking. Muhammad continued, "Yeah, Dricus has a chin, he has cardio, he has an awkward style, he has toughness, but I think Chimaev is a lot cleaner."
Take him down, hold him down, stay on top. Wear on him. I don't think he does have the cardio advantage like the world says. I think your cardio is good enough to compete with his. DDP's keys to victory. If you do get taken down, play it safe, hold him, and even play guard, lock your guard up. We've seen Chimaev get dominant spots, and when he gets those dominant spots, he goes all in on those. You don't want to give him the opportunity to go all in on your neck.
This prediction aligns with what Khabib Nurmagomedov recently said on the Hustle Show podcast, that Khamzat should use his hands more to conserve energy and mix in his wrestling more effectively. It's worth noting that Belal's got personal reasons for wanting to see DDP lose. The middleweight champion has been vocal about his dislike for Muhammad, even celebrating when Jack Della Maddalena knocked out the Chicago native at UFC 315.
Belal Muhammad promises to shoot no takedowns against Jack Della Maddalena.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to outbox Jack. I'm not going to shoot one takedown. And I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands. I'm going to show the UFC fighters, the fans, that I'm the best boxer in the UFC, the best boxer in the welterweight division.
Comment down below if you believe him or not.
For those wondering how we got here, let me break down this beef between Belal and Dricus. These two have been going at it for months now. On the Ariel Helwani show, Du Plessis didn't mince words about Muhammad. I was watching the fight to see him lose. That was literally it. I think he's an absolute a-hole. I was really happy to see that.
He hasn't even defended his bout once. I don't know why he's definitely better on Twitter than he is in fights. I have to say that.
Are you motivated at all by, I mean, he is on a run, and he does say these things about you in the weight class. If, you know, the stars align and this is presented to you, are you intrigued by this matchup at all?
No, I mean, that would be unfair.
It would be unfair, you said?
Unfair. Yeah, if I fought for long Muhammad, it would be unfair. It would, yeah.
Meaning it would be a very one-sided matchup?
100%. Have you seen the size of the man? What is he going to do? Is he going to get somebody to help him? Is he going to sit on somebody's neck? How's it going to work? He's the smallest. I couldn't believe that he's a 170 when I saw him.
DDP even took to social media to celebrate when Belal lost his welterweight title, which clearly didn't sit well with the Chicago fighter. But here's what's really fueling this fire. There's speculation that Belal might have his eyes on a future shot at the middleweight belt. If DDP retains his title on Saturday, don't be surprised if Remember the Name starts campaigning for a super fight at 185 pounds. The timing makes sense too. Belal just lost his welterweight crown, and a move up in weight could give him a fresh start and a new path to gold. But wait, there's more. The drama doesn't end with fight predictions and press conference boos. According to reports, Belal Muhammad has allegedly expressed interest in meeting Dricus Du Plessis in the parking lot for a good old-fashioned fistfight after UFC 319. Now, we haven't seen official confirmation of this call-out, but given the heated nature of their rivalry, it wouldn't surprise anyone.
At the beginning of the week, Dricus isn't welcome here. This is your city. We saw the reaction from the crowd at the press conference. How do you think this fight week has gone? And just tell us what you think happens tomorrow night.
That's what happens when you don't check in before you come to Chicago. I told him he should have came to my house. I would have signed a permission slip, and they would have cheered for him. But now you're in the wrong spot. Because Chicago, I want you guys to boo him louder than you ever booed before when he weighs in. Make sure he hears it. Make sure he knows. He's not allowed back to Chicago no more. Oh, and I got Khamzat winning by finish.
When you're going to get back in the octagon?
When I'm fighting next, I'm hoping that tomorrow night after Dricus loses, he sees me in the parking lot and we throw hands.
Guys, make a little room for my guy real quick. When are you going to show DDP around our lovely neighborhood, Boys Town, over here in North Chicago?
Oh, boy. Oh, I was going to show him O-Block first.
Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest UFC news and analysis. UFC 319 goes down this Saturday night. It's going to be absolutely wild. Until next time, keep your hands up and your drama tolerance high.